Good morning, good Friday morning, beautiful people. Yes, here I am for another edition of From the Heart of a Woman. Here we go. Today, July 5th, day after, sorry, I'm having my coffee. Day after the day that our country, well, I don't even want to say ours, but the United States is celebrating their independence. However, while I don't necessarily subscribe to that day, it was a good day to be with my family. I went and sat on the patio with my aunt and my mom and my uncle and my cousins and chopped it up and chit-chat and talked and loved on my family. So as for days that go, it was a good day. I don't celebrate 4th of July. Nevertheless, here we go. Today, this past week, ooh, I'm so happy. Summer session 1 is over. And that means driving at night, which I didn't know. I had a great apprehension about driving long distances at night. Now, for those of you that don't know, my commute from my home to my campus is 42 to 45 minutes one way. Right. And with classes starting at 7 and ending at 9, I was catching that nearly 1 hour, 45-minute commute home every night, 4 nights a week. It just got to be tedious and nerves and whoo. But I'm so grateful that that season's come to the end. I won't do that no more. I couldn't believe I signed up to do that. But you know what? You can't know what you don't want if you don't end up in situations you don't want. You can't really know what's good for you if you don't experience some of the things that are bad for you. And that's just what it is. Contrast is not a bad thing. We got to get out of thinking that, nothing can ever, everything has to always go right. No, this is life. We are spirit beings having a human existence, and this is life. Crap happens. And so we have to be ready to look at it from the flip side. Now, while I am proud of myself that I made that trek 4 nights a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm glad I don't have to do that no more. Whew. My next session is from 11:30 to 2. So, yes, all daylight, all daylight. I could drive you somewhere all day long, but don't ask me to drive at night. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right, so what are we talking about today? Well, like I said, this has been a very challenging, last month or so has been quite challenging. And as I've been encouraging you all in my previous videos to look at your power, listen to the power of sound, the sound of your voice, the power of the pause, learn how to Selah, sitting with your shadow side, learn how to do those things. I felt the need today to just come and inspire and empower. And so I picked up a few quotes, looked at a few quotes that help inspire me throughout my journey as I am traversing this world, walking as a woman of color, a woman of substance, a woman of integrity, a woman who preserves her dignity. I just wanted to come and inspire women like me. All right, so sometimes we know things. We know that we know things. And so I heard somebody say a couple of days ago, what's understood does not need to be explained. But sometimes we need to be reminded. True that? I agree. All right, so The first quote I came across is this. It says, a woman is the full circle because within her is the power to create, the power to nurture, the power to transform, and the power to destroy. You can choose which power in you wish to utilize. Now, from the scriptures, it says, a wise woman builds up her home, but a foolish woman plucks it down brick by brick. Choose your power and know that the power to create, to nurture, to transform, to destroy resides in you. I'm woman, hear me roar. Yeah, I got power. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Now, the next quote, it says, the way in which we think of ourselves has everything to do with how the world sees us. And how we see ourselves successfully acknowledges us in our world. Now, what are we talking about? I always got to take it back to the scriptures because I'm a woman of the Bible. I believe the Bible to be God's inspired word to contain, let's say that, because everything in there is not his word. It's what people did, other people said. But in there, in the scriptures, you will find God's inspired word. The scriptures say, as you think in your heart, so are you. So those thoughts you think about yourself, you kind of manifest them in your behaviors. You manifest them in your speech. What you think in under Hebraic thought, your heart and your mind are synonymous. So they come together. Heart and mind come together. So what you think in your heart, as you think in your heart, so are you. What's in here comes up and out. The things you believe about yourself, the things you think about yourself, the things you think about other people exhibit you may not even say those words explicitly, but how you behave and how you show up comes out based on the things that you're thinking and feeling about yourself. And so the way in which you think determines how you show up in the world. Now, how should we be thinking, man? Come on. Back to the scriptures. Scripture says we are fearfully and wonderfully made. You need to look in the mirror every day, and find something other than a flaw to talk about. You know, we as women, we can pick ourselves apart, and we are good at picking other women apart. She need to get her toes done, her nail polish chipped. Ooh, her eyebrows aren't even. Ooh, them pores look like suck holes. Yeah. Imagine we spoke differently. Imagine that I look in the mirror or I look at another woman and say, "Oh, your hair is gorgeous, girl. Oh, you have a radiant smile. Oh, your eyes are so expressive. Oh, you are beautiful." And we ignore those flaws. How much better would your day go if someone saw that in you and expressed it? How much better would your day go if you saw it in yourself? I'm sorry. I'm one of those people, when I stand in the mirror, I, yes, see my flaws, but I also see the good, because I am not my own handiwork. The Most High, when he created me, he created gold, baby. And I believe there with everything within me. I am a jewel. I am precious cargo. I am fashioned and shapen by his hands. he just gave it to me to maintain it. Have I done the best job? No, most of us haven't. And a lot of the reasons why we haven't is because we don't believe that we are precious cargo. Because if we were precious cargo, we would eat better. We would move our bodies better. If we thought our bodies were precious, we would cover them up. I'm sorry, every gift, every good gift, every wonderful, spectacular gift that we want to present to people, we wrap it up, don't we? Nice, big old pretty. I mean, we take time out picking out beautiful wrapping paper, beautiful bows, tissues, and make a big presentation to give a trinket to someone else. How about we start treating our bodies, ourselves, our mind, our essence, our presence as a gift, and wrapping that up, not giving it away so freely. Just something to think about. Just something to think about. But again, like I said, what's understood does not need to be explained. However, some days, in some ways, we need to be reminded. The challenges and the trials of life do come and cause us sometimes to forget how dope we are, man. But it's up to us to be reminded. It's up to us to remember and remind another sister. You got it going on today, girl. You look good. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're so intelligent, articulate. Oh my gosh. You doing it today. Boss babe. Lift up another. And in doing so, trust me, you will be lifted up. All right, well, that's my words of encouragement for today as I prepare to get ready for the Sabbath. I'm going to leave you with this. You teach people how to treat you, but how you love you. You want to be loved? Love you, and others will follow. Yours. Love you guys.